Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this card making project. In this project we're going to make a really pretty fancy quick card. If it wasn't for me chattering away, the card project would be half as long. So we're going to use lots of items from Griffin, and everything I do use I shall put in a detailed description on my blog. You can comment on my blog, you can comment on Facebook where I can reply to you. You can always contact me through my blog. I can't reply on YouTube. And the one thing I will say, I've been asked about how to share my projects actually this week. And what you can do is you can go to my blog, click on the project, and at the bottom, if you scroll down, it will say tweet, Google Plus, Facebook. And if you click on one of those icons, it will take you to your social media wall and it will place a link in it. And then all you have to do is click post or comment or whatever, and then post it onto Facebook, Twitter or Google Plus. And that is how you can transfer it onto Twitter and Facebook mainly, I would say. Google Plus, I've already Google Plused it. But if you have circles in Google Plus, then that's great. But on Facebook and to Twitter, to your friends, that's how you would share it. Right, that's it. Housekeeping over. Let's get on with some crafting because that's why we're here. I've used one of Anna's pretty cards from her Christmas card range of cards from last year. There was two boxes. One was a slightly smaller size and this was the 7x5 size. And I've picked out this design because I think it's really pretty. It's just a plain card. And yet on the back you can fill in handmade by and put your name. So mine would say handmade by Anne-Marie. And then that way the recipient knows that it's for them, from you basically, or who's made it. So I've just used my bone folder to make sure I've got a good sharp score along the edge of the card, because we want it to look professional. Even though it's been factory made, I still like to make sure I've got a good sharp edge along the side of the card. Now the inside of this is really quick. I've taken one of the smaller cards in the matching design from the smaller box. I think they're 6x4. I've trimmed off the outside and I've stamped on it using one of Anna's 22 I'm sorry, I'm fibbing there. This was an old stamp from a birthday set that I got a long time ago. You could use any of Anna's birthday stamps. It just so happens I saw this set and I thought, oh, I'm going to use that. Now there might be somebody out there that knows what the set was called, but it's from a few years ago, fair few years ago. But I've stamped it using a deep red ink pad from Anna's Christmas stamp inks from last year. So that's the inside finished. There's room for you to, from and a little message, and it's going to just work so well with the outside. It's like a little diddy version. I love it, really do. So now we can go to the outside of the card, and I'm just going to score it again with my bone folder, just to make sure we've still got that nice sharp crease. So next, where you've seen the card in full, there's two patterns, two of the same pattern in the set. I've taken the second one and I've trimmed this section away from it, and I've left with a frame, and I've added 3D foam on the back of the frame so I can marry the two layers up like that. So let's try and get them a little bit straighter, and pattern over pattern. I think that might be a little bit better. So I've made, in theory, a little bit of a shadow frame there, But then, because we're very frugal, I've taken the centre of the second one, shall we say, the second card, and I've just slightly trimmed this little edge away, and I've kept the centre, and again I've got 3D foam on the back of it, so it's kind of created a raised bed, shall we say. I don't think I can I straighten that. There we go, that's a little bit better. So we've kind of got a raised bed in the centre with a shallow area around it. So the first thing we're going to add is, as I said, this is a really quick card, 2 of Anna's gold Flourish stickers, and I've already just loosened the back of them just to help with my preparation, and I'm going to add them roughly about there, and the same with the second one. Peel the back away and add it symmetrical. I like that word. You know, I like my symmetrical designs on the other side. And now you're thinking, well, that looks kind of a little bit odd, Anne-Marie. Don't panic. So the next, I've taken one of Anna's favourite sentiment stickers, and this says, sending you birthday wishes. There we go. Peel the back of this away, and I'm going to stick that through the centre of our Flourish stickers, like that. And then, if like me you end up with a few corners left, the odd corners, maybe a set of 2 left, rather than 4 corners, because you've used 2 for something else. Well, this is perfect for what can I do with corners. So I'm going to add this corner to the top underneath the Flourish stickers, like so. Now I've done this last because then I can position it, and I can position it better after the Flourish stickers are down there. So that's the top one, and then the second and last one we're going to add at the bottom. We're going to do exactly the same, just lift the edge of the Flourish up again, because I didn't press those down totally, and I'm just going to position it again for the flourishes, like so. There we go. Now I can press everything down, and then to finish our card off, I'm going to add a little bow at the bottom, a little gold bow, and that's our quick card finished. So we've got the pretty outside and the gorgeous inside, stands up nicely, and you've got a little bit of height in there because you've got 2 layers for postage, but it's not too much. But that's just a great quick card using 2 of your Flourish patterns and 2 of your Flourish corners. Perfect. And as I say, it would have been really quick if I hadn't been chattering to explain what I've done. And you've got the added interest of the layers as well. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching this, because it's such a pretty card and it's such a good idea. Something that you could use with the silver flourishes, or you could adapt it if you've got any of Anna's other stickers, things like that. Different colours, maybe add a few flowers, etc. But ideal for so many different occasions, because you could change that sentiment and adapt it to what you need. So I'd really like to say thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time.